What's up, guys? Intense Investor here, coming at you again. As many of you know that follow me on the Forex side of things, not necessarily the crypto side of things, I've been running the GPS Forex 3 robot for the past year, since around December 2020. I think December 20th, 2020. So the bot's been running over a year now, and the results have been really good. It hasn't made any major mistakes. It's made lots of profitable trades, very minimal losses. As you can see, I'm going to break that down in the video here. I'm going to go over all the data on my FX book, go over the brokers that I use, the exchanges, that kind of thing. And, also the VPS I like to use, because I think those are important and helping you have profitable trades. If you use a bad broker or a bad VPS, it can really mess your trades up. So you need a high quality VPS so your trades execute when you want them to, and you need a good broker, that's not going to crap on you and take your money or do something weird. But I'm going to go over all that in this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Twitter, Telegram, Discord. I'm pretty active on those social media. But let's go ahead and get into it, and let's talk about GPS Forex 3 robot and my experience over the past year with it. Thank you. Currently, I'm using FX Choice as the broker to trade the bot on. That's where the account is set up. It runs on an MT4 terminal, which I have a link in the description below if you're interested in that. That's totally free to download. You can either put it on your personal computer or you can install it on a VPS and run it that way. That's like a remote computer where you don't have to worry about restarting your own computer or anything like that. But I actually use forexvps.net as the VPS that I have the MT4 terminal set up on. That process isn't too bad. I've actually never made a video on it, but it's pretty much the same, as if you're using your local desktop. That's your personal computer and you set it up on, you're just setting it up on a VPS that's remote, if that makes sense. At the moment, they are having like this 30% off deal for Christmas. I think you got a couple more days with that if you want to sign up for that. I'm running the basic plus plan right now. It's actually 30% off though. This price, it'd be 30% off $40 per month, and I usually pay for like 3 months at a time. The bot, makes a certain amount per month depending on how much money you have in your account. But I'm also running my Gala Games node on the same account, and that bot, easily makes over $100 a day. I mean, that node makes over $100 per day. The Gala node does, so that's something to keep in mind. So it's easily paying for the cost of the VPS service between those two, the GPS bot and the Gala node. Something I have noticed, and I've seen it in the comments, is that some people in the US can no longer sign up for FX Choice. So you could also try Pax Forex. That's paxforex.org. I also put a link in the description for that one if you're interested. But they don't care if you're from the US or wherever, but I've never had any problems with them. I was running another trading bot on there for like a month or two. Didn't have any problems, any kind of weird trades or anything like that I saw. So I'd recommend them also if you're interested and you can't use FX Choice. So those are the two brokers I've pretty much used for any kind of trading bots. So FX Choice, if you're in the US, you probably won't be able to use it. I'm just able to use it because I was grandfathered into it. Pax Forex, they don't care, but when you do sign up for it and you open a trading account, I think for the country you just need to put, let's see, like not applicable. I'm looking for it. Yeah, NA. You need to pick NA for country. So just remember to do that if you're in the US. Just click NA. And I'll put the link to that also if you're interested in the broker. But those are the two: FX Choice, Pax Forex. I use Forex VPS for the hosting. They have great uptime. You can use a cheaper VPS, but it could screw up your bot trading, and you don't want that to happen. So that's really important that you have like 99.999% uptime. Nothing's ever 100% uptime. There's going to be some little blip, no matter what it is or how great it is, the service. So those are the three main components. And like I mentioned, you do need MT4 terminal to run the trading bot on. So make sure you download that. I'll also put a link in the description so you can download that either on your personal computer or on the VPS whenever you set that up, you know. So let's look at the results that I had for in my FX book for the GPS Forex 3 robot. Total gain so far is 55%. Absolute gains 37%. Profit $700 profit, and this has been running since December 2021. So this is like a 1 year review pretty much. Had a couple little drawdowns, but the bot was able to do reverse trades and recover. You can see down here I've made 4.9% profit in December 2021. February I had 7%. So every month's been positive except for October, and that was my fault. I actually closed the trade out negative manually because I was setting up my Gala node, and I had to restart the VPS. So that was my fault there. It wasn't the bot's fault. Profitability's been 87% profitable trades. 90 out of 103 were won. 13 out of 103 were lost. So pretty good there. Risk of ruin, one trade could lose 10% of account. Take 6 consecutive losing trades, lose 100% of account. If we go to history tab here, you can see, you know, wherever there was a loss, usually the bot tried to make that back up, like this negative 18.62. The bot followed up with an 18.84 gain. Here was one with a negative 27.98 dollar loss or euro loss, and then the bot followed it up with a 26.67 gain there. So it's doing really, really well. A lot of green. Bot does pretty good. I haven't had it fail on a reverse trade, and I'm going to go over that here in a little bit. You can see daily, just some of the trades, like over time. Tuesdays and Thursdays have been a lot of trades. Mondays don't trade too much. Wednesdays and Fridays don't trade so much. So this breaks it down by day. Hourly, looks like we got that 1 hour where most of the trades have been winning trades there. Summary, that was what I was just talking about. The amount of profit made, a number of trades, like 103. Lost trades, 13. 90 trades were won. And, you know, I did have $2,000 in this bot at one time. Now I got $300 in the bot, but it still keeps making profit. You know, it might only be a couple of dollars at a time, but it keeps recompounding that. And it's set to automatically adjust the lot size, which means that's the size of each trade. So as the capital grows, it can automatically increase the lot size per trade, if that makes sense. You kind of look at the profit, the drawdown. That's where I closed out that trade manually right there. Yeah, back in October, November. So right here, you can see the past couple trades where it held through. I'm going to pull up the VPS also because you can see it pretty good on there. This is on the hourly chart, Euro USD pair. And you can see like back here around December 20th, 21st, 23rd. Yeah, the 23rd, it had the trade, it profited. Uh, December 28th, had a little bit of a profit in the trade. And then right here, we had this one yesterday. It had some profit, just small little trade, but took some profit from the market there. So that's good to see. Let's go over to the VPS. We can check that out, and that'll be it. Here we are on the VPS. You can see all the blue. Those are the trades that the bot's been doing. You can zoom in a little bit here. You notice the ones that are red are a reverse trade. That's actually like a sell order where it actually bought at the top, it lost, it closed that out, and then it set up a sell order with a larger lot size to try to make that amount back that it had lost initially. It does this from time to time, because you don't know what the market's going to do every time. So when it does buy at the top, it'll sell once the market drops, so many pips or so much, and then it'll open up a reverse trade to try to recoup that loss. So that's what the red is right here. And then if you go back a little more, you'll see some other places where it did the same thing. It bought at the top, market dropped, it sold, it opened up a reverse trade. Right here, the market actually went up, but it waited till the market fell lower and then it sold. So the bot performed pretty good in that case. I think this is where I restarted VPS. Okay, so here's another one here where it bought, the market dropped, so it was losing, so it sold that at a loss. Then it reopened this reverse trade. Let's see if I can zoom in a little more. So it opened up that reverse trade, sold at a higher lot size, and then it took the profit down here, and it was able to cover that entire loss by increasing the lot size on this sell order right here. And you can see right here where that occurred, like this 0.21 lot size that was a sell. And then you can see where it lost on this buy right here. It lost the $27, and then it increased the lot size for a sell order and made the 26.67, which pretty much recouped that loss. I have played around with these settings just a little bit, and I'm going to show you here what I'm talking about with the reverse trade size and the amount that it'll trail on the reverse trade to try to recoup a little bit more of that back. But I don't want to get too crazy with it because I don't want it to be able to not recoup that loss. Like if I set it where it'll trail too far before it tries to recoup the loss, that's not good. And the reverse trade might actually fail in that case, which I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to go to my website and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about there with that reverse trade and the size of it and the trailing feature. So here we are on my website, intenseinvestor.com. You can scroll down, you'll see latest reviews, click on GPS Forex 3 robot. And then you can see all my setup. You can see my FX book address here. You can see where it's being tracked in real time. You can click on these. It'll take you to my FX book and you can monitor the bot. So when we go to the settings, I'm using this reverse after stop loss multiplier. 5.9. I have set that up to like 7 now just to try the reverse trade at that level to see how it does. And I plan on doing some update videos. I don't want to tweak these settings too much because they've been really good, but that's where I'm thinking about the trailing stop. I left that at 6. That's how far it's going to trail before it takes profit. And then you got this reverse after stop loss. So yeah, I put that up at like 7 to see if it could recoup a little bit more than it lost, even though the lot size is a little bit higher. But I don't want to get too crazy with that, so I'm just trying it out for now. But these are the settings I use pretty much, besides just tweaking this reverse after stop loss multiplier a little bit. But I might just put that back on like 6.5 instead of 5.9. But I am trying it at around 7 right now. But I got $300 being traded in the bot, so I'm not too worried if something goes a little bit haywire there. But you know, I'm just tweaking it, just for my viewers' interest, also just to see how things kind of go there. But that is pretty much all I got for now with the GPS bot. The bot's been running good. I mean, it has quite a few trades. I mean, I think the amount that it trades is good. Some people complain that it doesn't trade enough. But see, you'll get these points here too, like where it started a trade here, and then halfway through this trade, it opened up another trade and actually made profit. I mean, look at that. It almost sold at the top right there, which is great. And then in the meantime, that trade also ended, but it was at a loss. So it opened up that reverse trades, that reverse sell trade, and the market dipped, and it was able to sell and recoup this loss right here. And then on that next candle or two, it actually opened up another trade and profited. So that was all pretty close in the same time frame. I mean, if you say like December 8th or 9th to December 15th, 16th, you had 1, 2, 3 trades. So it doesn't trade a crazy amount, but it is very accurate when it does buy and sell. So that's what I'm mainly after. And I'll probably increase the funds eventually in this bot, so I'm making a little bit more profit on my trades. But I was wanting to test this thing. I've been testing it for a year. It's been running for a year nonstop, so you should take that into account. It's been doing a good job. I've just let it run and do its thing, and it's did really well. But I think that's really all I got for right now on that. If you're interested in it, I got links for it in the description. I got all these links on my website too for Forex, VPS, and my FX Choice, which is the broker, and also Pax Forex if you're interested in that and you're a US citizen and you can't sign up for FX Choice. Use Pax Forex, but just make sure when you select country that you click NA for country. That's important. But that's all I got for now. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check me out on Twitter, Telegram, Discord. Those are the social media I'm most active in at the moment. I do want to expand that into Instagram, TikTok, but being a one-man army and a one-man show, that's about all I can do for now with my time. But appreciate the support and appreciate you guys watching, and have a great new year and happy holidays. Thank you.